Tigreal. It loops back to loops back to potential Ruby pickups, but the Ruby couldn't have been slaughtered in the previous one. So this time it's still the same side, but ONIC now are acknowledging
Wait, no.
Excuse
Big
me,
Alpha
wait.
are blue side, so it's just like
Yeah.
they're blue side. They're blue side.
So
first
are
pick.
the mans right? Okay.
Bigatron has taken over blue side of this. They got their first pick, and now ONIC are looking for the next two.
All right. Okay. So all right, the ONIC is right side. Gotcha. Okay.
Don't worry, it's disorientating for me as well.
Yeah.
But they do let go of Lucian, which is dangerous.
That's a way for them to take the Eve, though, right? The Johor has been banned out by ONIC Esports, so they know what's going to be coming as well if Bigatron Alpha do get first pick. And ONIC, they still go for the Phobius. But that means, yeah, Eve should be the pick here for first phase, Bigatron Alpha to wrap it up.
Yeah. And it looks like they're baiting it out. Sort of like, you know what? Let's pick two heroes that would 400% encourage them to pick up the Eve. So the third pick or one of the picks later might be something to mess it up. The high loss is still on the board if ever Keyboy wants to pick it up.
I'm curious whether or not Bigatron Alpha might even consider going into the Badang in this particular case. But then again, I could make the same argument for ONIC as well. 20. Oh, look, they're locking in the choke. Okay, comfort. I'm down for it.
Yeah, I like it for Bigatron Alpha. They picked up the Joy and also the Eve, and they have to get the choke here. They know that if it's not going to be picked up, if they don't pick it up here, it's going to be banned out by ONIC Esports. We've seen that respect from the previous game, and I think they are also very comfortable to leave Eman on the second phase of drafts, because Eman has plenty of heroes to choose from. The carry hasn't been shown just yet, but now with the Moskov, Harith, and Granger, we might actually get to see some of these buffed picks. Haya, still a classic though for Kyrie.
What do you think about this Hayabusa here coming in from ONIC Esports? Because that could have been Suyo for all intents and purposes, right? And yes, you are going up against the Eve, but then usually you would want to have the Suyo for the Joy in the first place.
Yeah, I think I'm more towards the boat that they knew Bigatron Alpha were really going to pick that Eve, and they already had the Hayabusa in mind. Maybe at one point they gave Kyrie the choice, and then he chose to go for the Hayabusa instead. And fun fact about the Haya is that is the hero that he has the most first bloods with this tournament. So looking back at their previous VODs, actually, once he hits level 4, he will instantly try to look for a kill with a shadow kill. If not, the next rotation after that, it's going to be somewhere in the mid to hunt down the opposing mid laner.
Yeah, and in the match, generally, Hayabusa versus Joy is a better matchup than the Suyo versus the Joy. Joy should be able to get the dub on the Suyo. Haya is pretty good.
Pretty good overall. Second phase, we see the Akai ban coming in from ONIC Esports. It looks like they want to have a major setter for their side of the team. They don't want to have the extra disruption. Although I do think it's interesting that Bigatron Alpha are like, hey, let's get rid of glue.
That is a bit weird. The Phobia's already been banned out unless they're...
Wait, were they thinking that Rome glue?
Hold on. Are these bans coming in from ONIC's side because they're on red? Because that would make a lot more sense here.
Yeah, the bans, we might also need to flip the bans a bit too.
I am not sure. These are not very Bigatron-y, bans.
Yeah. Banning out the Masha is that's an ONIC move at this point.
Yeah, and banning the Granger too is not really a Bigatron
It's
move.
self-hate Bigatron. They're just like, no, Iman, we don't want you to play anything. Same goes for you.
It might be safe to assume that we also have to flip the bans mentally.
Oh, yeah.
So the bans under ONIC are Bigatron's bans and, well, vice versa.
Okay.
Wouldn't that mean... Oh, dude. Wouldn't that mean that Bigatron Alpha is banning out the Akai?
They... yes.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right.
That...
We're getting...
the mental gymnastics!
But on stage, Bigatron were on the side of the Akai and Gatot ban, so...
So they banned out their own hero?
Yeah, I guess.
They banned out... Well, because they already have Phobius.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Akai, Rome, and Jushin actually work well together just
Yeah.
for pure disruption. You're not going to get damage out of those two, but you're just like, why can't I move?
But wait, now the question is back to ONIC then, right?
Yeah.
Who banned out the glue and the Masha after seeing the Phobius. Or maybe the right side...
Oh, they do pick high loss, by the way.
Maybe the right side ban is Bigatron, but the right side pick is ONIC, and then the right side pick is Bigatron, and the right... That would actually make more sense.
Maybe the real friends are the drafts we made along the way.
Oh, man.
We'll see once we get into the game for reconfirmation, but let's just assume that
So
this is...
See? You see
Bigatron
that, right?
is blue,
Yeah.
too.
So Bigatron is definitely blue, ONIC is definitely red,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
right?
technically, Bigatron are red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do this with me right now.
Adding a bit more! You know what, yeah, let's just, I think it'll be safe to look at the picks. You mentioned carry earlier. I'm okay with a carry right now.
Yeah,
The carry's good.
fine.
Oh, they go for Beatrix.
I'm so confused!
I am too. It does look like, yes, it is. Yeah. But see, Bigatron bands are the one in the, you see?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
The
got
picks
that
are correct.
Okay,
The
okay.
picks
are
are
correct,
correct.
yeah.
I'm surprised that
Oh,
Luke is opting to go. I'm surprised Luke is opting to go into this matchup, right? So the bands are flipped. The
Okay.
picks are the ones that are correct, just to confirm.
Okay.
The fact that Lucas has to go into the Fulvius, good luck, Luke. I don't know how he's gonna win that lane, anyways. It looks pretty doomed for him anyway, for the most part.
You actually do okay before 4 on the Lucas Phobius.
You don't.
Like, you should be able to actually contest because your laning phase is still really good, especially if you're all in. It's just, do you want to all in because you get ganked?
Level 2 onwards is where it gets a little rough. Level 1 is
Yeah.
where it's like a little awkward. Oh boy, this is gonna be a tough one. I don't know about you guys, but good luck to both you. Mirko and as well as Remar, please take us away into game number 2. It could be an equalization. It could be a sweep.
Cool, I like how it just goes to us. Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
But here it is, ladies and gentlemen, a possible elimination game here. Bigatron Alpha, their last lives are on this game. For ONIC Esports, it's back to another day of MLBB against a team that they have had quite a good record on.
Okay, I'm still wrapping my head around the fusing topsy-turvy draft we had, but Light loses the initial trade. Actually, no, balances it out with Keyboy. Both roamers have to go back. So, typical Sans things, just wants to hug the shrub if ever he has an advantage against his opposing mid laner, pushing them back, and now he gets some little bits of poked onto Moreno as well.
Player emblems. Oh, both of the gold laners have gone for Master Assassin, so they're expecting to actually trade a bit more here. Kyrie instantly up top with the Hayabusa, wants to steal the gold crab away. And you can see, even though the Beatrix doesn't lose lane against the Irithel, early on he does struggle. He gets zoned out very easily by the Irithel, so Iman has to play it safer.
Alright, so trying to see where the next sequence could be. I think, yeah, both of them are just going for the slow approach. Nothing too crazy. ONIC Esports does have the info where Super Ken is right now, and I'm sure Super Ken has read the rotations of Kyrie, knowing should be somewhere around the mid. No opening currently to try and get Moreno with a shadow kill in mid, so BTR has read that early condition for the Hayabusa, so that'd be a soft reset. Yeah, just
both
soft
teams.
reset, yeah.
Soft reset, going back again. I wonder who's going to get the XP crab, because that's the objective on the map that's currently up right now for both teams to try to contest. It does look like it'll be Kyrie, so he'll have an advantage in XP as we get into Turtle 1. If he gets purple buff, I think he should be 5 already.
Yeah, he'll be 5, and we're gonna see if Super Ken will be. I think he'll just be close to 5 by the time he gets an orange buff. So ONIC still just pushing forward. Light, I like how he's respecting the space of the high loss and the juice in, not getting too close because it is very risky. The moment you get caught by one stun from that high loss, that's just easy for Sans now to just keep picking you up already. Even if you've used, it'll force you to use G Kundo at least 2 times.
Now Super Kenner is the one to start it up, actually. Closer to level 6. He's actually gone and full cleared his own jungle.
Okay.
Lucas had to recall earlier. Now it's going to be Light jumping in with the Jikundo. Won't be able to find a knockup. Limpy goes in, able to zone Super Ken away. Doesn't get that second skill. And as Luke goes in for the beast form now, gets popped up with the Crimson Beacon and the Lancer Flare. Luke caught in the shadow kill, gets assassinated. First blood, Super Ken winning out the Red Tree battle, though. And now Electrifying beats way around. Light flickers out Shunpu and gets away. It is a 1-for-1.
I like how Luke, once he saw that the shadow kill was on him, he took Kyrie far away from the turtle, closer to Kyrie's own purple buff, so Kyrie was way too far
Well played.
to be able to get that retribution off.
That was well played from Luke. Really knowing that, you know what? I'm going to at least get the team the dub here, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to die anyways. I'm so low. Sans will kill me, or, you know, one of them will kill me. It's fine. I'll let Super Ken win that red tree.
Yeah, just a second and a half, it looks like, based off of the timers earlier. That Kyrie was late to use that retribution. So good start right now for Bigatron Alpha. They gave over a kill, but again, that's the objective. The next one, though, I think they can afford to go for something a little bit more aggressive as long as no pick-off for ONIC Esports happen before the next big fight.
Both of the teams, again, just playing it safe. They don't really have anything this time, like a diversion in game number 2. It's a Yi versus Juicin, Beatrix against the Irithel too, so it's all about clearing the waves. Oh, Light does have a way to actually go for a pick with the G Kundo, with the way the Dragon. Luke too, committing the ultimate, just poking Keyboy down. So again, it's all about poke, it's all about wave clear, and they're already starting the double lane for Eman, getting him out of the laning phase ASAP.
Okay, so Vero and Evan. Oh, there's gonna be a big movement potentially towards the purple buff. Severo will show himself or not. Oh no, Light goes in!
Oh wait, the Dragon able to find it! Wow! Well played from Light! That's a kill over the side. Super Ken electrifying beats. Shadow kill coming in. Super Ken low! He lives! Kyrie doesn't get that kill, and it becomes a pick on Sans 1 for 0.
Okay, that's the Light that we're a little bit more familiar with, and a little bit of a good old RSG link up between him and Eman, able to use the Bennett's Rage to pair it up perfectly with the Wave the Dragon. And it wasn't just the damage, it actually zoned ONIC Esports somewhat. They couldn't full engage into that lest they take damage from the Beatrix. But now ONIC Esports are rushing the turtle to even things out.
Oh! Dodged away, Kyrie, great Quad Shadow. Stun over to Super Ken. Luke doing the same thing. Kyrie jumping back and forth with the Quad Shadow retreat battle. It's Super Ken who wins it this time around. Luke brought back by the Lancer Flare once again. Eman dodging for the loot piece. CC, but it will just be a kill over to Luke. 2-4-1, the turtle for kills.
Okay, purple buff about to spawn. Let's see if Super Ken's gonna try to equalize and invade. Severo sees Eman, and he's right behind the turret. He can get him. Oh, he lives.
Eman pops the regen just in time, and man, you gotta give credit to both, but holy, the confidence of Eman to hold on to Flicker.
Wow, I like what Severo's been showing us. In Game 1, he was a little bit more, okay, let's keep it level. In Game 2, he's a little bit more aggressive, as he should be right now. But Light, that's a lot of damage onto the Roamer.
Stunned up, Renner's Apathy will just be used to clear out the wave there. Initially, it was for Severo, but if you go out of range, and I can always just use it for the wave, we get an item check here, 6 minutes in. It's Warrior Boots for the Beatrix, knowing exactly how much physical damage is there for him.
Still don't see an item for Light's Cho on the way to Dominance Eyes. Well, Keyboy also doesn't have his, but he just wanted to get the gem, and I think, yeah, he's going to be getting Radiant Armor. He's going to be rushing into that. So once we see that, he might be able to hold down the front line a little bit better, especially up against Super Ken and Moreno, who have their first items and should be a threat right now for the frontliners of respective teams.
And you could definitely see that in this game, Super Ken just looks so much more comfortable as well. Maybe Suyo is just not for Ken, you know?
Yeah.
Most of the games, if not all the games you've seen him miss red trees, make, you know, very weird plays, it has been on Suyo, and maybe also the Fanny against TL, or was it ONIC PH? Yeah, but back on the Joy here, seems like he's very, very comfortable, is able to walk up, has the electrifying beats, will chunk Lutpi to half HP, but he should be able to get back at Bigatron Alpha, sustaining up Kyrie the bottom lane.
Yeah, actually that's fair. If I'm not mistaken, Suyo on the hands of Super Ken doesn't have a win yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's had multiple games, but not a win. He's had more wins with, well, yeah, Joy and Hayabusa. He even has like one win with Fredrin.
Yeah, that was the win against SRG. Game 3, that was game 3.
Yeah.
So maybe Suyo is just not for him,
It's not
you know?
for him right now. You know, don't yuck his yum. It's just not for him.
Yeah, similarly, I don't think...
Light.
Light walks up. This time cancelled there. No way the Dragon. Lucas, though, still diving in. Sounds very low. Still holding onto the Flicker. Also the Crimson Beacon. 4 Flickers burned already. Eman unable to get the snipe on San. Still able to walk away. Turtle number 3 contested. RWM coming in. Now Super Ken able to walk up. Looking for the stacks. Gets stunned up. Now to find beats. And it's Sans out of everybody who gets the Turtle. Sans Crimson Beacon forward to Lutpi very low. Eman clearing the wave up. And for both these teams, it is a win for ONIC, a turtle, and a kill.
I'm going to have to request a stat line for Sans getting the turtle with the last hit. Because it feels like that's not the first time, second, or third time we've seen it this season. Okay, both junglers a little bit too early there. And I thought the stun that Keyboy dished out onto Super Ken was definitely early. He could have retchered it, but at the end, Sans showed that he's actually, right now, the best jungler on the field.
2 junglers, a mage gets it. Sans with the kill. I wonder what cancelled Light 2. Was it just the CC from Lutpi or Keyboy that's cancelled away the Dragon?
Yeah.
Because he did get the kick, and there are no purifies on ONIC.
Yeah, that was an animation cancel. For a second, I thought, wait, did someone purify?
Yeah.
There is no purify. They are the top two candidates, the easiest stun to dish out there. So Eman already has the Malefic gun. Oh,
RWM from Moreno. I don't know if the Shadow's there. Kyrie getting very, very low. Now it's going to be the damage placed down by Luke diving in. Super Ken. Electrifying beats takes Keyboy down.
no, outside of the whole laning phase conundrum between the Lucas and Phoveus matchup, Luke showing that, all right, I'm not just looking at the lane, I'm looking at my impact in the entire game. And this Lucas is doing well in the hands of, well, Luke. Why did I just realize that?
That's why I
Wow.
kept on saying Lucas in the fights. I don't want to say Luke anymore. Now it's just Luke.
How did I only just catch on to that now, bro? All right.
This hero was built for him.
It's built for him. And then oh, will he try to get a kick? Okay, no.
No.
Well, better safe to back off. So the role that Lutfi played in game 1 now is being played by Lutfi now is being played by Luke in game number 2. Since Light is pick off, Luke is the frontliner, he's the main guy to annoy them. And yeah, his damage has been on point with the Lucas. He's always constantly looking for Sans, which I like that he's not getting baited into, oh, maybe I could get the Irithel, get whoever's low. He's a man on a mission right now. Wherever Sans is, I'm really just going to try to damage him. I'm 0-2 in 1, but I'm diminishing the effect of what Sans can do as the juice in.
You can see the poke already here from Moreno. Light charging up the Jikundo. Will get spotted out in the bush. Kyrie no longer in the bottom lane. It is an equal lane. No slow pushes built up. But obviously with BTR having a turret, means it should be better for BTR later if it continues to push in.
Okay, slight adjustments with each positioning. So I'd want to see Eman respect the rule of one shrub behind just a little bit more, because the range of the range of Way of the Dragon means the kick will always be within the range of the Beatrix anyway. No matter what gun she wants to use, either she needs to commit a dash forward or a snipe. Light will find a kick.
Oh, doesn't find out the bad. It's Rage. They try to put it on him Moreno. Is able to get the kill anyways. Iman caught in the bad spot. Lupi jumps in. Flicker out from Iman. RWM immobilization. Super Ken with a chase into the back with the electrifying beast. Now gets stunned up by Lupi. Chased down by Savero, but is still able to escape. Kyrie with the quad shot. Oh! Now stunned by Luke. Iman gets the kill. 3 for 2.
Unfortunate the kick angle wasn't delivered to Emma, and it was just enough pixels between the rock and Sans for Sans's knockback onto him to just land onto that wall. Eman already expected that, all right, Light has the angle, he finds Sans, I can just bring down Bennett's Rage here, but Keyboy's gonna get blasted!
Super Ken chasing him, glorious pathway, Keyboy taken out by Ken. Eman buys the win of nature, and he tries to go for the lifesteal. Sans Lancer Flare forward, now a snipe down, not connecting. Light will choose to back away.
ONIC Esports might want to consider using this moment to not fully contest, but really just try to buy time. It's 5 versus 4. Keyboy's only coming back, but it's only going to be 10 seconds. See what trade you can get, but no, they're not trading. They just want to play it safe. They're really waiting for Keyboy to get back. They want to go 5v5 again.
Super Ken already charging Luke. Now popping the ultimate, jumping in, doing a lot of damage on the Savero. Super Ken wins the retry, and that's the RWM again. It's Luke sacrificing himself for the play. Lupi walking back up. Moreno will help him on get that kill. Light caught in the bad spot again. Lancer Flare, he's going back and forth. Way of the Dragon, and the glorious pathway too. Light and Luke taken down for Lupi and the Lord. Super Ken diving deep, jumping up to Kyrie. Quad Shadow, he doesn't jump back. He cannot jump back.
And Big John Alpha continue to push forward. 3 members up. Eman Moreno and Super Ken are just going to try to level out the waves. Eman missing the Renner's apathy, but that doesn't matter. They were able to get the win there. Luke, a great start. He's 0-4-3, but again, we go back to the thought of he's just doing his job. He zoned out Savero and Sans perfectly.
No, this time the shot connects onto Sans. The Lord will be dealt with. It's only Lord 1. So it's quite easy for ONIC Esports to deal with it now. Keyboy pops in the glorious pathway just to shoo them away from their side of the jungle.
And now it slows down just a little bit. We're going to be waiting for the next wave of minions to see if a big play will get committed. Big John Alpha have their eyes set on the bottom lane. Slight lead for Severo, but this is very even in terms of the gold. For the 2 gold laners, he just finished up his Wind Talker. For the kicker here, who might be the Wind of Nature that Eman has in his hand. So if ever Kyrie goes and dives him and is a little bit too aggro with using the shadow kill, it might be wasted with a well-timed Wind of Nature from Eman.
1,680 gold lead here for Supercan against Kyrie. Oh, the snipe, the basic attack. That could have been a big moment. Suns, though, a bit too tanky for that to happen. What items does he have? He just took that like a champ.
It looks like it's all,
defensive.
yeah, it's all offensive items from him, but this could be one of those Jusins that's packing tenacity. Could be. Maybe that's why like he's still surviving. So now BTR, a good choice here to still apply the pressure, but just try not to bait into something overly aggressive, take resources, and they do not. Kyrie still secures it.
Yeah, even though the retry too, it was just Kyrie with the retry diff winning it out. Okay, we take a look at the items again. So he's building towards DHS, and that's why, right? He goes for BOD, into Melphic Gun, and then Wind of Nature. So it's not the usual like just damage build that you go for with the Melphic Roar third.
Yeah.
It's he goes for a bit more defensive with the Wind of Nature, but now he's gone for DHS instead of the Melphic Roar too. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, he's really respecting the... He wants a little bit more space, really, between him, the Phobius, and the Hayabusa as well. So, again, what we've been saying about Iman for such a long time, the itemization on his side is just really, really good. Well, for Bigatron Alpha, getting some defensives, Luke getting the Radiant Armor should allow him to survive just a little bit longer, especially up against this Jusin. That's been the problem, and of course, the constant ticking magic damage is coming out of the... Hylos Sans again gets sniped down, and they're going to lose one here because he does need to go back.
Sans will recall DHS built by Eman with the Melphic Gun and the DHS now completed. Even these frontliners will, struggle going up against Eman. They'll be able to go for most of the players. I still don't think they'll be able to one-shot Keyboy, but I think Lutpi, they should be able to do that. Luke constantly zoning them away, holding the Lord.
There's Luke. Continue being aggro. That's a good spot for him.
Lord's pathway from Keyboy coming in again, taking the damage. Eman walking forward, flickering over to Sans, getting the kill. Eman on the killing spree. Supercan winning the retry battle there, and that's Light with the kick, but it's on to the wrong side. Keyboy losing immortality. Lippy flickering out. Now Kyrie jumping back and forth, goes for the shadow kill, dishing some damage. Wind of Nature, Kyrie again. Supercan able to survive the snipe from Eman, looking for the pop from Pink, and he finds it. Eman gets the snipe from downtown.
It took a while, but it got there eventually, and now Bigatron Alpha are in the best spot they've seen all series long. Massive wins there. And again, Luke, the zone out he did on Kyrie. Kyrie went in with a shadow, but Luke was ready right away for the knockback, which forced Kyrie out of a hairy situation, which meant it was an easy retribution for Supercan and Bigatron Alpha.
Bottom lane with a Lord up top as well. They might have to concede all their base turrets. It's a big charge from the Lord down below. Supercan charging up again, looking for the stacks, jumps in on the top arrow, gets sunned up by the Hylos here. Supercan still able to survive now as the damage comes down again from Moreno with a real world manipulation. Eman dishing out damage, turret locking down. Bigatron Alpha 1-1 with an equalizer.
All right, there we go. We asked Bigatron Alpha to show us something good, and